What up, y'all? Welcome to the nation. MonstaNation, that is. I'm Rockness Monsta. It used to me, in a more negative space. That's why I got on my Spread Love shirt. You understand what I'm saying? And they got pink in it. I don't be wearing pink, B. I ain't one of these dudes who be wearing pink. But salute to my homeboy Gat Murder, the Brooklyn way, spread love. And that's what I'm here to do, because I haven't always spread love. You know, in my music, I don't always spread love. I do in most of it. You might not hear it, but it's there. You know what I mean? Things like love and loyalty are stashed. Those values are stashed in the bars right before I talk about, you know what I'm saying, going upside your head or something for whatever reason. You know, the reason may have been you threaten something that I love or am loyal to. You know, stashing those principles in there. That's besides the point. Nore, Joe Buddens. Yo, listen. Okay, so Nore and Joe Budden, I guess, are under. It seems like Nore more for some reason, but I don't know. I think it's even. I mean, I see it even. They had a conversation, a mutual conversation, where they were talking about podcasters from their era, rappers from their era, podcasting now, and failing miserably. And they was going in, they had jokes. And a lot of people were mad about that. I understand. That's why I don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? That's exactly why. And I mean, like, you know, maybe they've been doing this for a while, so I'm sure they probably welcome the controversy. I heard Nore when he was talking to Math, and when he was talking to Joe Buddens about how, you know, the controversy, he welcomes it. You know, it gets him going. It's like, you know, it reminds him that it's real out there. That's what's up. But sometimes it gets too real, like in that, you know, I think the Kanye situation proves that it can get too intense. You know what I mean? If you don't keep a watch for it. I'm not really mad at it. I understand why people are mad at it. The reason that I'm not mad at it is because I am a dude who comes from a group and, you know, a team of MCs who are considered to be like super MCs in our era. You know what I mean? And regardless to the sales, how much dudes sell, we never went platinum or nothing like that, right? But when you know the industry, like when you lived in the industry, you don't have to be a part of the industry, but when you really know how the game goes, you understand that you being dope or you going platinum or gold doesn't necessarily reflect how dope you are, right? Nore has a story that I've heard him tell on a couple of occasions where he's like, you know, he was with somebody, you know, some industry dude in one of those big events or something, or kind of big, exclusive, and the dude offered him something and he was like, no, and he was like, all right, young man, you're on your own, right? And from that point on, he never went platinum, right? So he understands that, you know, from that perspective, you can understand that it don't matter how dope you are, you can still not go platinum or gold or whatever. It don't matter how trash you are, you can still go platinum or so if you know, if you lucky, you know, and if they rock with you, if y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna get into all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But it can still happen, right? So us, you know, me and my boys, Boot Camp Click, and especially Heltah Skeltah, like, we knowing that, so what, these niggas sold all these records, right? They don't rap better than us. Like, and we was real cocky with them. We wasn't even as good as we are now, and I wasn't even this dope. I'm way doper now. I wasn't even this dope check me out on Ether Rocks right now. I'm telling you, it's a new album. It's fully produced by Browz. Check it out. I'm way doper lyrically now than I was then. But back then, you couldn't tell us we wasn't shitting on everybody. And we made so much fun of niggas' bars, even niggas we liked. Like, if we thought you was trash, you was finished. You couldn't be trash and still be on the radio. We was finishing you. Your song couldn't come off. Your song couldn't come on without a nigga spitting out his food laughing, because we done cracked jokes on you for 2 weeks straight. You understand what I'm saying? Even if we did like you, if you had a bar that was suspect or just delivered poorly or lazy or whatever, we would trash that. Some shit we didn't even dislike it, but the flow was so, like, Joe had a flow that was so, like, Joe Budden back in he had a flow that was so tricky, it was fly, right? But, like, I was able to make fun of it, like, you know, just like, you know how when you don't know the words to a song and you just be muttering the flow. I used to do that shit until it was one of Joe Budden flows. I used to do that shit until it became a joke. And I would do it, Ruck would laugh like, this nigga stupid. Yes? But I would never do that shit on camera. That's the difference, right? Because I know it don't mean no harm. Salute to Joe. I think Joe is a super dope MC, right? But that happened. Me and Ruck joked on a Nore line before. What was that shit? Now your face laced like ashtray face. We was like, what is Nore talking about? Put the bogey out in your face. Now your face laced like ashtray face. We like, what is ashtray face? All right. We put the bogey out in your face. Now your face, like, we was like too lyrical as we've always been. Like, we looked at a bar like that and was like, come on, son, you can do better. But we've always loved Nore. You understand what I'm saying? We loved CNN. You know what I'm saying? That aside, I only say this to give an example, right? But because we used to do that. You know, we felt like we rap better than everybody, so we talked about niggas probably worse than what they did. So I can't be mad at them. Now I understand maybe some intoxication might have been in the mixture, in the gumbo pot. You know what I mean? And you know, the 5%ers always used to call alcohol truth serum. You know what I mean? So, you know, it gets you loosey and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I would just say be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at, you know, like, I was on the No Jumper podcast and I asked them a question about, in regards to all of the Cali, you know, the Cali shit, you know, with the rappers going through, you know, having a hard time going out there, this, that, and the third, right? And not only, and it's not just Cali, just along the, everywhere where it seems like rappers are becoming an endangered species, like where we got the most dangerous job in the fucking world. Like I've had multiple conversations about this. You understand what I'm saying? With my homeboys and my peers and all of that. And, you know, like, I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but niggas have been robbed and killed for less than what I wear. For less. You understand what I'm saying? Just because people, whatever it is they thinking. You know, people have went down for less. And, you know, in my opinion, from my perspective, I've always said, like, you know, certain rappers don't go through this. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the type of energy that certain rappers have. I seen an interview, I think it might have been Drink Champs, with Pusha T. He was like, I only know how to rap one way, right? He was saying, no, not that part. That's relevant too. That may come up again later. But he said something like, I want J. Cole's fans, right? And Nore was like, yeah. He was like, they was going back and forth. Nore was like, you said like, J. Cole fans are lyrical, blah, blah, blah. And you are J. But he was like, Pusha was like, nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I got fans that run up on me on some, yo, I love you, you know what I'm saying, la, 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 la. I'll do anything, you know what I'm saying, you need me to, nah, yeah. He like, nah, I don't even need that right there, you understand? No, J. Cole has a different brand of fans. And I bring that up to highlight the energy behind certain different types of music. And maybe not even just the music, but if, you know, just to the vibe you carry around your music. You understand what I'm saying? So if you got a certain, you know, I feel like what a lot of rappers do wrong is they stunt on their peers. Their peers being not other rappers, but the communities that they come from. I don't care if it's whatever hood it is. You know, you come from your hood, but every hood is the same. And when you shitting on the lowers, you know, the so-called quote-unquote peons, they want to come get you. You understand what I'm saying? They start to feel sour towards you, and then they may, you understand what I'm saying? You need more security now. So I'm just saying, that's my thought. Salute to Nore, salute to Joe. I ain't mad. I tried podcasting and quit a year ago and all that, but I'm back. See? Captain Saver, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Treat each other, remember, treat each other nicely. I know it's MonstaNation, but that's the definition of monster. Monster mentality is like Mamba mentality. You heard? So, in the meantime, spread love. Salute to Gap Murder. Get Eat the Rocks is out right now. Like, subscribe, share, comment. It helps. And if you made it to the end of this video, throw up a muscle. Yeah. Unity is strength. Rock on. Rock on.